Hi students, coming for this video, we are going to go for chapter 9. It's all about financial statement analysis. So we are going to analyze different statement of financial records. So just observe, you are going for 12 marks. This chapter contains only for 12 marks, 2 mark and for 1 mark. Observing to the question, just observe, we are given problems on comparative income statement. So what actually this comparative income statement means? So you people know the format of income statement, right? That format, if you know, that's more than enough. The calculation of this is very easy. The word comparative tells us that we are going to compare. Okay, we are going to suppose if they give 2 years or 3 years, we are going to compare right from the present year with the previous number of years of whatever the transactions are made by a company. So just observe now. Here they have given only 2 years, 2017 and 2016. So whenever you are observing this, you have to assume, okay, it's assumption, assume that 2017 is going to be the present year and 2016 is going to be the previous year. So you have to compare your present with that of the previous. So just observe. Let us start doing it. I'll tell you people how to do it. It's very simple. Coming for the format of comparative income statement for the years 2016 and 2017, which is given here. Could you just observe here? It is as per the format. I have not made any changes. So as per the questions, whatever is necessity, we are going to take it, and what is not there, we're just going to remove those items. Now just observe. This is as per the format. Okay, whenever you go for this type of question, for solvation of such, you have to use 4 different columns. Okay, now just observe. I'm going to show you people. It's just simple. Copy the question as per the format. Now this question, observing it, is just similar to the format of your income statement. Now let us just check it how actually we are going to do. Going for the first, 2016 as per the question. Second, 2017. So first two, when you go for comparative, just copy the question as per the format, and then the third column will be increase or decrease in amount. So increase or decrease in amount. And then increase or decrease in percentage. Just observe. You have increase or decrease in amount, increase or decrease in percentage. These two are the important for us for the calculation. Now let us just go for the question. Observe how I'm going to do now. It's very simple. First, as per the question here, it's visible, right? Okay, now just observe. Revenue from operation, it is as per that. So revenue from operation 7,25,000. So I'm going to take the same. And for the second year, 8,15,000. Have to just copy and paste it. Then less sales return, 25,000, 15,000. See, I have not made any changes in the format because in the question you might have sometimes excise duty instead of sales returns. Clear? So you can just observe how actually this is. just copy. And now here they have not given what actually these values are. So this is going to be the net sales or net revenue from operation. So 7 lakh is the value. They have done the calculations. So it's easy for us to just copy and paste it. Then other incomes. They have given other revenue income. So the other incomes, whatever is given, I'm going to just take it 1200. See, you can either write other incomes or you can write as per the question given. It's better to follow how the question is given. Next, total revenue. We are supposed to add this. So it's 7 lakh, 1200 and 8 lakh. There's a small change. This question, the other incomes 2017 is 8,000. A small change, 8 lakh, 8,000. There's a printing mistake. This is going to be 8 lakh, 8,000. So this is 8,000. Just make a change. So then alone you'll get the actual value of this. Now we have taken the total revenue or income. Just observe. Next, under the less expenses, in the question they have not given. So what we are going to do, we are going to follow the format. So we have to follow the format. Less employee benefit expenses. So I'm just taking it and I'm replacing it here. So first is employee benefit expenses, the value. See, just because this is an Excel sheet, it's easy for me to cut, copy and paste it. You people have to write what is given in the question. 6,15,000 over. Next, depreciation is given. So the depreciation value is 12,700 and 12,500 over. Next, financial expenses. Financial expenses. So the financial expenses is going to be 23,000 and 24,000 over. Then apart from that, other expenses. So it's only one item. So let me just remove these cells. So just observe 1,500 and 2,000. Now the total expenses is going to be 6,32,200 for 2016 and for 2017 6,53,500. Now next step is going to be profit before tax, that is A minus B. So just observe, you are supposed to take the total income and minus the total expenses. I guess you people know this. Just you can copy what is given in the question as it is given. 69,000. There is no changes because they have done everything as per the format. And as the tax expenses is not given in the question, we have no calculation for tax and therefore there is no profit after tax. So we have only up to the calculation of profit before tax as per the question. See, in question it's quite different. Let us not consider how actually it is given. We're just going to take up what actually we are supposed to do as per the format that we follow. Okay, now we have done this step. Moving on to the next. We need not require the question anymore. Let us go for the calculation. This is a very important thing that we need. This increase or decrease in the amount. The third column, just observe. From the second year, we are going to minus the first year value. Always. From the present minus the previous year. 8,15,000. It's 8,15,000 minus 7,25,000 gives you 90,000. The same way we are supposed to check for all. 15,000 minus 25,000. Here it is going to be a minus sign. So what we do, we are going to put it in the bracket. Next, 8 lakh minus 7 lakh gives you 1 lakh. 8,000 minus 1,200, 6,800. Then 8 lakh 8,000 minus 7 lakh 1,200, 1 lakh 6,800. 6 lakh 15,000 minus 5 lakh 95,000. It's 20,000. You should always know, if it is going to be greater, always your second year value should be greater. It is a positive. So if your second year value is less, it will be negative, as we got here for 10,000. Okay, next, 12,500 minus 12,700 gives you minus sign. It's going to be, you people are supposed to show it in the bracket. As this is automatic with system, it changes immediately the sign in the form of minus. Okay, show it in the bracket. Don't put minus sign. Instead, you are supposed to put bracket symbol. Next, 1,000 is a difference. Then 500 is a difference. Just taking the total of expenses, 6,53,500 minus 6,32,200 gives you 21,300. From this, you should minus this. Each and every step is the same. From the second year value minus the first year value, that is the previous year value. Now from 1,54,000 minus 69,000, you get 85,000. So we have completed the column third, the calculation, very important, which is to be done by us. Very simple, students. Increase or decrease in amount. You are comparing the present year with that of the first year. Now going for increase or decrease in percentage. How to calculate this? You got this amount, right? Increase or decrease, the difference amount. Take that, divide the first year. So this is going to be the base year. Let me highlight this with the red color. So this is the base for the calculation of increase or decrease, always for the division. So I've just marked it in red color. Observe, this year's value will be the base for the calculation for each year. So 90,000 divided by 7,25,000 for the first gives you 90 divided by 7,25,000. Go for percentage symbol immediately. 12.4. 12.4 is the answer I got. Okay, how you are supposed to do is take the increase or decrease in amount column value, divide the base year, that is the first year, into 100. Instead of going for into 100, you're wasting the time typing or entering the numbers using the calci. So just observe, go for the values. Okay, let me show. 90,000 divided by 7,25,000. Could you all see here? Immediately go for percentage. Don't type either into or 100. Go for percentage. So you get the value. Similarly, you are supposed to apply for all the same way. So I'm going to do for the next now. 10,000 divided by 25,000 percentage, 40%. So here, as it is 40, I'm going to show it in the bracket. It is a minus sign. Even your answer percentage should be in the minus form. Now just observe, for the second calculation, as I got 40, I'm going to show it in the bracket because the value here is minus. Even the percentage should be in the bracket itself. Listen students, as this is a systematized Excel sheet, if I'm going to go for the bracket option, the value shows in the minus symbol. So don't think that you have to write minus sign itself. You have to show it in the bracket, the values. Next, so 1 lakh divided by 7 lakh, percentage 14.28% is increase. Then 6,800 divided by 1,200 gives you 566.67. Let me take this. Okay, that is too much of increment for the present year, that is other incomes, comparing to the previous year. Then 1,06,800 divided by 7,01,200, percentage 15.23. This is how we are going to just do for everything, each and everything. Now for 20,000, we are going to divide 5,95,000, percentage 3.36. Then 200 divided by 200 divided by 12,700, percentage 1. Let me put it in the bracket as it is a minus and 1.57%. Next, 1,000 divided by 23,000, percentage 4.34. Next, 500 divided by 1,500, percentage 33.33. Next, 21,300 divided by 6,32,200, percentage 3.37. 6 I am going to round off to 7. This is the only simplest calculation which we had come across over all the chapters. This chapter is very simple. 85,000 divided by 69,000, percentage 123.18. Now just observe, you people are supposed to show with the decimals. Never ever skip the decimals. Clear? That's all we have just completed. See, it's very simple. I'll tell you people again, guide you all once. Whenever you go for the solution of this type of calculations, write the heading what they have actually given. They've asked us to write comparative income statement for the years 2016 and 2017. Let us just observe once. They have asked us to prepare comparative income statement for the years 2016 and 17 of Sangavi Company Limited. Of Sangavi Company Limited. Clear? Okay. Just observe. Never ever skip the question. The heading is very important. Okay. This is very important. This chapter is very important. Sure for your exams. So you are going to take up this. Heading is taken. Then particulars. This is just copy the question as per the format. If sometimes it is not given as per the format, you are supposed to write it, okay, orderly according to your format. Sometimes you won't get sales return or excise duty. In that case, show it as nil and the same value to be brought down as a net revenue from operation. Clear, students? Then along with this, other incomes, add. If it is not given, again it's going to be nil. The same value will be taken. If not, add it and show the amount. So after doing all this method, here comes the third option, increase or decrease in amount. See, it may have increased or it may be decreased. You are supposed to take, if it is decreased, show it in the bracket. So 90,000 is the first, which means take present year minus the previous year. Clear? From the second year minus the previous year, that is the first year. So everything will be the same. Increase or decrease in percentage is nothing but difference in amount. Okay, difference in amount. This value will be divided by the base year, the first year. Okay, each and everything will be the base to be treated for division. It is a divider. These will be the denominator. And go for percentage symbol option if you are using the Calc. Never ever use anything else. Okay, could you all find your percentage symbol? You will get the answers automatically. If not, you have to go for 90,000 divided by again 7,25,000 into 1, that is 100. This is quite complex because you're wasting time each time typing into and 100. Instead, go for percentage, you will get the values. Just observe. Thank you, students.